Hello everyone, how are you? This is Kay. Great to see you again. So today is the 21st of January on Sunday. So as usual, today I will be doing the weekly forecast. So I will be covering the Forex pairs on my watch list and also the gold, WTI, indices, and Bitcoin and the news. So lots of covers, topic, but I hope you will enjoy this live stream until the end. But before I jump in, I have some announcements. Two announcements major. And one is that I will be doing the special live stream on the 25th January, Thursday. So thanks to everyone's support on my YouTube channel, now the subscriber of my YouTube is now above 70K. So thank you so much to those who are subscribing my YouTube and supporting my YouTube and supporting on what I'm doing on this YouTube. So to celebrate to this memorable milestone, I will be doing the special live stream on the 25th January on Thursday, which is this coming Thursday. And what I will be doing is I will be starting the live stream from morning in Dubai time, and I think I will be doing it for 6 hours or maybe more. Depends on how it goes, and depends on how long I can do. I will be doing the special long live stream. So, and during the live stream, I will be looking at some charts, and if you can find some great opportunities, I will take entries live so that you can also learn from my entries live and exit live also. Or I will be running the Forex Tester, the back testing software, so that you can actually see my entries and exits too. And also I'm thinking to also talk about some different topics about psychology, about risk management. So yeah, so it's gonna be a very exciting event. So again, special live stream on 25th January, Thursday is finally coming up. So I was going to do it as soon as I achieved 70K, but then I got some schedule and also holidays, Christmas and New Year. So I wasn't able to do it, but now I will do this on Thursday, coming Thursday. So please look forward to this event. And I keep reminding everyone on the live streams, so please take note of it. Okay, and second announcement is about what I posted in community on YouTube. So hold on, let me bring up the YouTube of mine, which is this one. And here on the community, if you scroll down a little bit, then you can see my post. And this is the new post I created 4 hours ago today. And this is, some kind of small question about psychology. You may know that this is about psychology and trading psychology. And the question is, which course do you like to drive? Right? Which course do you like to drive? By a lake, by a big lake, mountain with a good view, open coast side, or calm night city? So if you want to drive a car, then which one of these would you pick to drive is the question. And this is about psychology, and I will be covering this topic in coming Saturday on the 27th on live stream. So until then, please feel free to vote and come back to my live stream on 27th Saturday. So far, there are 115 votes. So let's see how much votes we are getting. But so far looks like open coast side is the most, 30%. And the least is calm night city, 19%. But which one do you vote? Feel free to vote, and I'm looking forward to the result. And also share the psychology on the 27th Saturday live stream. So those were the two main topics or announcements. So yeah, now let me start the live stream officially. So let me say hi to everyone. Good to see you. Okay, Pratish, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, and Y, good to see you too. And Reza, thanks for joining. Good to see you. And Kevin, also good to see you too. Yeah, good to see you everyone. Very nice to see you on the chat over here. And you meet, good to see you too. Thanks for joining. And Vic, also good to see you. I'm actually seeing lots of comments today also. All right. And oh yeah, you meet also. Thanks for rejoining Ichimoku community. Thank you very much. And Sandy, good to see you. And Photo. And Akbar, good to see you too. Well, Akbar, it's been a while. Happy to see you back here. Thanks for joining. And H Salamanca, good to see you too. Thanks very much for joining. And Cole. And Payana, good to see you. Just wondering where you're all from. Can you type where you're all from? Just curious. Because it seems like lots of people from different parts of the world. So I'm curious where you're from. I'm from Dubai actually. Some people think I'm in Japan, but actually I'm not. I came to Dubai in 2021, July. So it's been like 2.5 years being Dubai here. And it has been exciting. I like Dubai, being here, it's so nice. So, but just curious where you're from, everyone. Okay, Rohula, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Okay, and Anthony, good to see you too. Thanks very much for joining too. Okay, and Derek, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Gyan, thanks for joining from Nepal. Good to see you. Okay, yes, I will be doing some analysis soon. So let me hear where you're from now. Okay, I see some comments. Okay, UK, George, thanks for joining. Dara, Poland. Okay, ONZ, Helsinki, Finland. Okay, Ismaila, good to see you. Okay. Oh, Asimi Kubal, you're joining first time. Great to see you here. Welcome to my live stream. So, okay, and James, good to see you too. Toronto, Salamanca, California. Okay. Francine says North Carolina. Okay, great to see you. Okay, call Malaysia. All right. Costa, UK. Mamohan, Bangalore, India. Okay. Reza, Iran, near your master. Yeah, that's true. You're so close, Iran. Okay. Asim from Pakistan. Okay, welcome to my live stream. Okay, and Afghanistan. All right. In Gambia, West Africa. Oh, thank you very much for your feedback. So interesting. Wow. So basically everybody's from different parts of the world, in different time zones. But thanks to technology, thanks to YouTube, we're all here, get together online. So it's amazing. Chet from Japan. Oh, welcome from Japan. Glad to have someone from Japan also. In Ireland, Robert. King, Myanmar. Okay, Anthony, Malaysia too. All right, good to see you. Okay, all right, thanks for replies. So now let me start officially the analysis. So now let me switch screen to trading view. Just hold on. I need to prepare something here. Okay. Okay, now I'm ready, so let me switch back the screen to the trading view. Okay, I hope you can see trading view clearly right now. Okay, so first let me cover the Forex pairs, because I mainly trade Forex. I only trade Forex pairs, and these are the pairs, the markets that I trade. I have 21 Forex pairs on my watch list. So first, let me cover these ones. And every weekend, the market closes on the weekly chart. So I check the weekly time frame. This is on the weekly time frame. So every candlestick is weekly. So this was last week. It closed on Friday, and 2 candles back is actually 2 weeks back, 2 weeks ago candlestick, and 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. So each candlestick is actually week by week. So weekly chart analysis shows the bigger picture of the market. And it's important to focus on the bigger picture. Then when the markets open on Monday, during the week, you check the lower time frames. Because by looking at the weekly time frame first on the weekends, then you get the bigger picture, and you get the bigger picture means the major support resistance levels and major direction of the market. So it's really important, and that's what I do on Sunday's weekly forecast. So here, Euro USD first. Let me cover these Euro-based pairs. So first, Euro USD. And last week, if you remember, I mentioned that it's bullish because the price was still above the yellow trend line. So it was bullish. But last week, if you closely look at the candlestick, it broke the yellow trend line bearish, like this. So that means, and this is normal bullish trend. And what's more, the price is closed below or within the Kumo. This gray area is called Kumo. Kumo means cloud in Japanese. And when the market goes into this gray area, that means the market becomes very tricky, simply speaking. And last week, it closed within the Kumo, within the cloud. So this pair is not good to trade from tomorrow. I mean, we never know which way it's going. So my recommendation is to stay away from Euro USD. You may see some downtrend in the short term, but even so, it may be tricky. It's my opinion. Okay, and next one is Euro JPY. Euro JPY, oh, hold on, let me first delete these lines. Okay, usually when I analyze charts, I keep the chart clean so that I set my views, my clear. So here is Euro JPY. Last week closed with a bullish bar. So that means this is uptrend. It's up, bullish. And in the short term, on the daily or the 4-hour time frames, it's bullish. However, on the weekly time frame, it's still flat. I mean, the Kumo cloud is still flat. Kijun Sen is flat. Tenkan Sen is retracing. So that means next week, or I mean this week from tomorrow, the market may retrace a little bit or consolidate. But if it goes bullish, so I think in this case, you better monitor on Monday without taking trades. And Tuesday, Wednesday, if the market start to go bullish, then you can follow. So let me put arrow up like this. If it goes up, then you can follow and target 164.32 level. So to me, it's bullish still, but it may retrace. So it's like 50-50 chance. And you don't want to take 50-50 chance because it will be gambling. So it's better, I think, to stay away from this one too. Okay, next market is Euro CAD. Euro CAD has been completely flat range, no direction. Kumo is flat, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen both flat, and the yellow Chikou span is touching. So overall, this is range market. And it's clear that if you look at also the candlesticks too, there's no direction. And you know what type of the wave this is in Ichimoku. And this is called Y wave. Y wave means higher highs. So these two highs are getting higher. That's higher highs. And these two lows are getting lower and lower. If you look at the wick also, if you take the wick, it's getting lower and lower. So this is called Y wave. because if you add one line, one horizontal line like this, then horizontally looks like the shape of the Y, the letter Y. So this is called Y wave, and Y wave is not a good market. This is going to be one of the tricky market to trade. So Euro CAD, most likely no trade. Okay, so let's continue to check other markets. Euro AUD next. Euro AUD has reached the descending trend line, the yellow descending trend line resistance. So I think this week will be bearish. Or in the months of January and February, I expect the market goes bearish this way. So Chikou span has been touching and Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat. So this week could be range or inside bar. But in the long term, I think this is bearish. So I keep my arrow down. And whenever I see downtrend confirmation during the week, I look for entry to sell. But in this case, I don't think I will look for buying opportunities. Okay, so next one is Euro Pound. Euro Pound is still ranging too. This is completely flat. No trend. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Tenkan Sen flat, Chikou span touching. So simply speaking, no direction. So the only possible scenario to trade is when the market breaks a support of 0.8504. That's why I put my arrow down below the blue horizontal line. So I keep my arrow down and wait for the breakout of the support. Otherwise, the market may keep up and down, and it may be more like gambling. This is going to be a very tricky market also. Okay, next is Euro Swiss franc. Euro Swiss franc was bearish if it didn't break the previous support level of 0.9406, but now it did. So I think in this case, the market retraced this way. So I take out my arrow down because this is no more downtrend anymore. And what's more, this is called the inside bar. This blue bearish bar's high and low has been including 1-2 candlesticks. So this is called the inside, and looks like last week on Friday, this inside was broken bullish. So this is a typical reversal pattern. So I think in the short term, it's bullish. So when I see bullish trend, I may buy, but I think lots of fake breakouts. So someone asked about 1% risk per trade. Let me go back to chat. Why Min asked me what kind of situation you take trade with 1% of your capital. And this could be one of the situations. Because the market, yes, this is a reversal pattern. It broke the support, it broke the inside but bullish. So from here, it may go bullish. But I risk 1% because this is still, the price is below the Kijun Sen, Chikou span still below the candles. But it's retracing. So do you know what that means? So that means the market is actually, this is retracing. So that means buyers are here. Buyers are here for the last 1 to 3 weeks, right? Buyers here for the last 1 to 3 weeks, but sellers are more dominant. Sellers has been here for the last long time, for the last, this is, let me see, for the last 357 days, so almost 1 year, sellers has been dominant in this market. And then only for the last 3 weeks, buyers become dominant. So this is where the fight between the buyers for the last 3 weeks and sellers for the last 1 year happens. And that's when usually the market becomes very spiky, very choppy, and very tricky. So that's why I don't recommend to trade if you are still new to trading, or I will lower the risk and buy and follow these buyers. So still sellers in the long term is dominant. So you can also actually see that in terms of in terms of the descending trend line. Let me switch back. Yeah, I didn't draw it yet, but you can actually see that the market has been down along with this descending trend line. So in the long term, this is still a downtrend, still bearish. So that means buyers may be dominant until the market reaches the yellow descending trend line and then goes down. So this is more like in the long-term view. So that means until the market touches the yellow trend line, buyers may be dominant. And then when sellers see that the market touches the descending trend line, then they may come in and the market may push down this way. So in the short term, it's bullish, but again, this may be very tricky. So you may want to lower the risk per trade or completely stay away. So that's Euro Swiss franc. So looks like the market has been kind of tricky on Euro pairs. I didn't really see any good markets on these Euro pairs. So now let me move on to pound base pairs. So I cover pound USD, pound JPY, pound CAD, pound AUD, and pound Swiss franc. These are the pound base pairs. Next. Okay, thank you very much for joining, everyone. Good to see you. Today is 21st on January, Sunday, and I'm giving you the weekly forecast. I just finished the euro base pairs and now moving on to pound base pairs. So first, pound USD. Pound USD is about to be bullish now. It's about to be uptrend. So I'm still waiting for the breakout of 1.2822 level, because once it does, then this is the resistance breakout. And Chikou span, the yellow Chikou span will be above the candles for sure. So I think the market then reaches to 1.3140 and we can expect the potential pips of 310 pips. So I think that's a good reward, and I'm still waiting for that to happen. But for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks, it has been range, and Chikou span is still below the candlestick technically, and yeah, Kumo is very flat. So this is not really a good market to trade yet. And if you look at this candlestick for the last 5 weeks, it has been so small, so there's no direction. So let's wait for the breakout of the weekly resistance, and which may happen this week or within the month of January. So we will see. It's good to remember the breakout can be very powerful in pound USD in this situation. And next is pound JPY. Pound JPY is about to break the resistance also. It was actually touched the resistance level of 188.71, and I think this week or next week in the month of January, it breaks the resistance and goes bullish. And once that happens, then the target is also going to be great. The target is going to be up here on 195.33, and we can expect the pips of about 650. So if the market breaks the resistance, then pound JPY can be one of the best pairs this week. So I mark purple on this one to remember that this is going to be potentially a good market to trade. And I like the Kumo shape also. The Kumo has been really thick and bullish, so that means this is uptrend in the long term. So let's see if it breaks and continues bullish this way. So next is pound CAD. Pound CAD has been range, Chikou span touching, Kumo flat, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen flat. And as I mentioned, for the last couple of weeks, this market has been resisted by the descending trend line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And so that means after the market touches the yellow descending trend line, then it goes down this way. This has been a pattern, and the pattern repeats usually. So the market has been resisted, and I think the market goes bearish this way. So in the short term, in the very short term, it's bullish, and then goes down. But even so, the market can be very tricky. So until you see downtrend, we better stay away. Okay, next one is Pound AUD. Okay, Pound AUD has been range also. Kumo has been flat. Senko span A is up. So you may think that since Senko span A is up, it's bullish, but actually it's not. Because overall Kumo has been still flat. And Chikou span touching Kijun Sen flat, Tenkan Sen is bullish, but below the Kijun Sen, so it's range. And the market has been resisted on 1.9338. So no trend, basically no trend, no trace. Next one is a Pound Swiss franc. Pound Swiss franc has been also range because it actually broke the Kumo and it actually broke the Senko span A, and the market went within the Kumo now, and yeah, it's basically retracing. So whenever you see the price within the Kumo like this, then remember that the market becomes really choppy. So this one is also may not a good market to trade. For the last 3 weeks, it has been bullish. So in a short time, in the lower time frames, you will see bullish trend, but I think the market becomes a bit spiky still. Let me quickly check the daily time frame on this one. Yeah, so daily time frame is also within the Kumo, so it's not a good market anyways. I think we better wait for the breakout of 1.1085. Or to be safer, you want to also wait for the breakout of 1.1154, as these two levels has like multiple touches. So the market may be resisted. So it may be resisted first and goes bearish. And even if it breaks, it may be resisted and goes down like this. So the best scenario is to wait for the breakout of 1.1154, then you look for buying opportunities. And there is actually resistance up here too. So yeah, basically lots of resistances on this one. At some point, I think the market retraces anyways. So until we see the next bullish N wave like this, I don't think the market breaks these resistance levels. I think this is going to be a very tricky market anyways. So let's monitor the chart and I will come back next week again. Okay, so that was the pound base pairs. Okay, and now let me move on to USD base pairs. So we have 3 USD pairs: USD JPY, USD CAD, and USD Swiss franc. So first, let me cover USD JPY. Okay, so USD JPY is bullish. As I mentioned for the last couple of weeks, hold on, let me check the weekly. Okay, in terms of the weekly time frame, the price is above the Tenkan Sen now and Chikou span above the candles. And Kumo is flat, Kijun Sen is up. So overall, looks like it's bullish still. Last week was a big bullish bar, and also it broke the previous doji candlestick. So the market is bullish. I think this market continues bullish until 151.96. So yeah, as Binshu mentions, I think this market can be very interesting, or it may be profitable to trade, to buy. Let me check the daily. Daily time frame is, yeah, it's also bullish in terms of Ichimoku because it broke the Kumo. So yeah, after the breakout of the Kumo on the daily time frame, I think the price is heading towards 151.96, and we can expect the pips of about 300, 34 to trade. But you remember what happens to USDJPY, right? You know there is a big thing if this market goes bullish, which is BOJ intervention, right? So BOJ, Bank of Japan, may intervene to stop the dollar to be too strong against JPY, Japanese yen. BOJ may sell USD again. So when that happens, then the market shoots down. And that would be down under non-announcement. So out of blue, it just happens. So far, for now, it's okay to buy, but once the market reaches 150, I don't recommend anyone to buy anymore because we never know when BOJ intervenes from there. So when that happens, you know, the market spikes down like 200 pips or 300 pips in a few hours or few minutes even. So that's really risky. And even if you set the stop loss, you know, due to slippage, it may be closed below the stop loss and you may lose more than expected. So it's very risky to trade. Yeah, so that's one thing to remind as USDJPY goes bullish. But for now, it's bullish. You can follow up to 150 level around. So yeah, let's see. And then next is USDCAD. USDCAD has been completely range. No direction, no trace. I don't think I will go details on this one. Kumo simply flat. Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, dead cross, Chikou span too close, so it's range. No N waves on the price action either, so it's range. And next is USD Swiss franc. This pair has been bearish. It broke the major support level, but then again for the last 3 weeks it retraced. So for now, this is Kijun-sen retracing. So I think I saw another comment somewhere today in earlier, let's see, what was it? Let me just, oh yeah, here, Reza mentioned, you know, about return strategy to Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen. And this is where I use that strategy. So what that means is that this is retracing or contrarian trading strategy. So the price is below the Kijun-sen and Kijun-sen is flat. In that case, Kijun-sen will be the target. So Kijun-sen is now on 0.8788. So most likely this week or next week, the market reaches that level because Kijun-sen on the weekly is flat. Okay, I think the market reaches there this week or in the month of January. So this is the Kijun-sen retracement strategy. So when I see bullish trend on the daily or 4 hour, I follow bullish trend. And then target will be the weekly Kijun-sen. So let me quickly check the 4 hour. And you see 4 hour is now bullish. Here is the 4 hour time frame. So that means every single candlestick are 4 hours. Not the weekly anymore, but every single candlesticks are 4 hours. So in this 4 hour time frame, it's bullish. Kumo is up, Kijun-sen is up, Tenkan-sen is up, and Chikou span above candles. So this week, I would follow the USD Swiss franc 4 hour and buy and expect the market reaches the weekly Kijun-sen. So here up here is the weekly Kijun-sen, right? 0.8788, and that's how I use my strategy to follow. And that's how I use the Kijun-sen, even Tenkan-sen retracement strategy to use my KTS, my original strategy combined together. So yeah, USD Swiss franc could retrace on the weekly, and that's my analysis. Okay, so next one is AUD based pairs. So AUD USD, AUD JPY, AUD CAD, and AUD Swiss franc. Okay, first AUD USD, this market is range. Well, actually this one also, like I mentioned for the last couple of weeks, this is also the Kijun-sen retracement strategy. If you remember, Kijun-sen was on 0.6573 and it has retraced. So now what this market is doing is that Kijun-sen is becoming the middle price of the range of the market. And this is one of the powerful strategy of Kijun-sen. You can actually search on YouTube Kijun-sen retracement strategy and Forex K, and you can find many videos about this strategy. But basically this is the market that's being range, and Kijun-sen is being a middle price of the range. So the market, every time the market deviates from Kijun-sen, it comes back. Whenever the market deviates from Kijun-sen, it comes back. Right? So that means if the market breaks the Kijun-sen down this week like this, then the market may go down to 0.6268, then comes back to Kijun-sen, while Kijun-sen remains flat until it breaks either resistance or the support. Kijun-sen most likely become flat, so you can sell after the breakout of the Kijun-sen and target on the support, or you can buy near the support and target to the weekly Kijun-sen. And as it continues to swing within the range, you can continue to use this strategy until it breaks either direction. Right. So this is another example of how you can use the Kijun-sen retracement strategy. So again, coming back to this chart, still the price is above the Kijun-sen, so it may be supported by the Kijun-sen too. You know, sometimes the market will be supported by the Kijun-sen and goes bullish to the resistance. So I don't think, so in the short term it's bearish, so you can still sell, but it's safer to wait for the breakout of the Kijun-sen and sell in 2 weeks. So that's AUD USD. So looks like there are some interesting markets still. Okay, next is AUD JPY. AUD JPY is bullish. So this is also like Kijun-sen retracement. You see every time Kijun-sen flat, the market tends to retrace or touch Kijun-sen and goes up, and touch Kijun-sen and goes up. And the price has been above the Kijun-sen, and that's why I say it's bullish. So buying pressure is there. The trend line support 1, 2, 3 times, so it's bullish. So looks like the market is heading towards 98.62 resistance. So my view is buy, bullish on AUD JPY. Okay, next is AUD CAD. This market is also Kijun-sen retracement. Kijun-sen is being flat, and the market has been resisted here, 0.9075. Support level is 0.8560. So the market touched the Kijun-sen. So let's see if the market will be supported by the Kijun-sen and it goes bullish to the resistance or goes bearish. And if the market goes up, then there is a Kumo cloud. So the market becomes very spiky. Like here, whenever the price goes into Kumo, it's like airplane going into storm and the market loses the direction. So my recommendation is to stay away whenever you see the price within the Kumo. So the best scenario is to sell after the breakout of the weekly Kijun-sen. Okay, next is AUD Swiss franc. This market is bearish. And I think I mentioned this also for the last couple of weeks, that this is called descending trend line, descending triangle, because the resistances are getting lower and lower, support level is at the same level. So I think the market goes down to the support this week or next week, 0.5608, and then it may break and goes bearish. Or it may be supported again like last two times, then it goes up to the yellow descending trend line and goes bearish and breaks. But either way, this is downtrend. And now Kumo is bearish, Kijun Sen Tenkan Sen bearish, Chikou span is almost touching the candles but still below the candles, so it's bearish. Sometimes Chikou span follows the candlestick direction. So if that will be in place, this is called Chikou span trace strategy. If it does, then you see the price goes bearish for the next 3 weeks. Then it may break the support level. So either way, this is bearish. So for me, the only possible trade is to sell. In this case, I never buy. I only look for the selling opportunities. Okay, next is CADJPY. This market is near the resistance, 110.65, and it's about to break. So this resistance level has been so strong, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. If I zoom out more, then let's see, this is, looks like there's no resistances previously. So if the market breaks that resistance, then the target is going to be here on 116.83, which is the resistance from December 2007. But 2007 December is, way ago, way back, so the market may not really be looking into it. So if that's the case, then I would say that 116.836 is close to 117, the round number. So I would say that area, hold on. Oh, I just used this one. The round number between 116.83 and 117 will be the target in this area. So they're close anyways, only like 17 pips or so. So yeah, it's really close. So I'm still waiting for the breakout to happen, then potentially capture a trend of up to 600 pips, which is going to be very big reward. So yeah, let's see. CADJPY, let's wait for the breakout of that resistance. Okay, next is CAD Swiss franc. This pair is now, it has been bearish, but now it broke the Tenkan Sen, and like I mentioned before, the market is still heading towards the previous support level, so it may be resisted and goes down. If it breaks the previous support level of around 0.648, then Kijun Sen retracement happens, most likely. So, but for now, I think this is very tricky, so it may not be the good market to trade. I think 4 hour is bullish. Yeah, 4 hour time frame has been bullish, so you can trade intraday or 1 or 2 days trade, kind of a short term trade will be possible on CAD Swiss franc bullish based on 4 hour waves. Okay, finally Swiss franc JPY. Swiss franc JPY on the weekly has been bullish, and it's reaching 172.03. So now, after the breakout of that resistance, the next run number is going to be 172.30, 40, and 50. So these can be the potential targets. So let me just mark 173 as a potential target. So we can expect about 100 pips on this one to trade. Okay, so let me just mark there for now. Let me just put 000. Okay, yeah, this is, I think this was all-time high, right? This is, yeah, this chart, FXCM, started in 1972, January, but ever since Swiss franc JPY, this is now all-time high. So when it's all-time high, the next targets are the round numbers. So sorry, I said 172.03, but actually it's 172.00 will be the target for now. And then 173, 174, and on and on. But now it's bullish. Let me mark purple on this one too. Okay, so that covered the whole pairs on my watch list. So among all the markets on my watch list, I think the best will be Pound JPY. Yeah, let's wait for the breakout of the resistance and get ready to buy on this one. Okay, so now let me move on to gold and WTI. Again, thank you very much for joining, everyone. Great to see you. I hope you're having a great weekend, or your weekend may be almost over. So in that case, I hope you have a great week from tomorrow, or from today, also technically on Monday. Let me see, let me go to commodity and XAUUSD gold. Okay, so yeah, let me see now what happens on this one. Oh, Lady Crypto, thank you very much for the reminder for the like button. So yeah, if you liked the live stream so far, please press the like button before you leave. And please subscribe and click the bell button so that you get notified when I do the next live stream or upload a new video. And again, there will be a special live stream on the 25th January, Thursday, special long live stream to celebrate the subscriber being above 70K. So yeah, just for the heads up. I never expected my YouTube would be, that much subscribers. So I really thank you everyone for your support continuously on what I do on my YouTube. So I hope after you learn my strategy, then you become a non-losing trader. That means you don't lose big anymore. You don't blow account anymore. Okay, so now XAUUSD. This is gold spot XAUUSD, and the market is still above the trend lines. So I would say it's still bullish. Now Senko span A is up, Kijun Sen flat, Tenkan Sen is up, and Chikou span above candles. But last week was bearish. So if it really breaks the trend line, then I think the market goes down to the Kijun Sen. This is also going to be the Kijun Sen retracement. But if it doesn't break, but instead if it bounces on the trend line and goes up, then that would be bullish. But at this stage, we can't really tell which way it's going. So I think I'll monitor this week again. No direction yet. So next is WTI. WTI has been also range completely. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat. Chikou span is very close still. So no trend, no trace. I don't really get into it when it's range like this. And I don't see any significance from the candlestick patterns either. So let me skip and now move on to the indices. So whether it's gold or WTI or indices or Bitcoin, basically what I share is universal. It's applicable on any markets. So because my analysis remains the same. Okay, so here is Nikkei 225. Nikkei 225 broke the major resistance level 33,800 bullish 2 weeks ago, and last week was bullish. So this is continuously bullish now. This is all-time high also. This TVC account, the market started way back in 1949 in January, but ever since the market has been bullish and now it's here. Oh, sorry, it's not all-time high. Technically, the all-time high was made on 1990, but again, this is very old, so this area may not be respected anymore. So for now, I think the target would be the next run number. So if it continues bullish, then now it has reached 36,000. So next one is going to be 37,000. So let me just in case mark like this. But this is overbought. Now the Kumo is getting thinner. The Kumo is getting thinner, and also Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen are close, and they're pointing up. So this is overbought. So whether it's Forex or commodity or index or Bitcoin, whenever you see this situation, it's overbought. And when it's overbought, the market tends to retrace, then goes up. It may retrace to Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen or the previous resistance. We never know. So it's going to be risky. So my recommendation is to wait for the retracement and bounce and buy. So that's Nikkei 225. Okay, next is Dow Jones. Right, Dow Jones is also bullish, but as compared to Nikkei, this is not overbought because now Kumo is getting bigger, and Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen are separating. So this is no more overbought. Before it was, when Kumo was thin, Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen together, I said it's bullish, it's overbought. But now it's not, because it has consolidated. Consolidated means buyers and sellers fight, and buyers start to win the trade. So sellers gave up, and buyers may follow, so it's not overbought. Most likely sellers won't come in until, again, Kumo and Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen are getting thinner, or until the market reaches the next target, which is going to be 39,000. So Dow Jones for me is bullish. Okay, next is Nasdaq. Nasdaq is even more bullish stably after the breakout of the new high in this market. So it broke 17,000 mark, and now the target is 18,000. So let me just in case mark 18,000. And again, this is not overbought because the Kumo is not thin yet. It's got a decent Kumo thickness, and Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen are two together, but they are not really thin anymore. So it's bullish. And again, before it was. Before, Kumo was healthy, but Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen were together. And then the market consolidated. So yeah, watch out on the overbought, oversold based on Kumo and Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen situation, whichever markets you watch. So next is S&P 500. This one is also bullish. Again, the market broke the resistance, and now it's heading towards the next run number, which is 4,900. Okay, so now next is Euro stocks. Euro stocks has been in range. The Kumo is bullish, but very tiny Kumo. Kijun-sen flat, Chikou span touching. So again, Kijun-sen retracement may taking place. It may retrace down to, with the weekly Kijun-sen 4288. And next is FTSE 100. This one is all completely range. As you can see, the price has been up and down. Kumo flat, Kijun-sen flat, Chikou span touching. So this is range. I think last week I mentioned that the Kijun-sen retracement strategy also on FTSE 100, and it has reached last week. So now, technically, the market broke the Kijun-sen bearish. So I think from here, for the next couple of weeks, I think the market goes down to support of 72.30 and goes bullish like this. So let's see how it plays out. And next is CAC France. CAC France index is also bearish in the short term and retracing, continuously retracing to the weekly Kijun-sen or the weekly Senko span A. So in the very short term, it's bearish. And DAX index, German 40, is still range. This one is also something I mentioned last week. Now the price is supported by the previous resistance, which is 16,529. So if it's gonna be supported, then it goes bullish. But if not, it retraces Kijun Sen Kumo. So far, looks like it didn't break the support yet. So my view is still potentially bullish this way. But we will see. It may not really, downtrend yet on this one. Okay, next is Nifty chart. So here's Nifty 50. I have mentioned that this is bullish. Now Kumo has been bullish. Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen separating, and Chikou span above the candles. So this is not overbought, but last week retraced. So in this case, and this is called outside bar. Outside means this candlestick's high and low. Last week's candlestick's high and low has been including 1, 2, 3 previous candlesticks. So let me just mark like this way. This engulfing structure is really important on any time frames. So whenever you see, I recommend you to mark. So this is called outside bar. So in this case, you better wait for the breakout of the outside either direction. Most likely breaks bullish because it's, uptrend as per Ichimoku, but we will see. If it breaks bearish, and if, let's say, next week, if the market doesn't break the resistance from last week, then Kumo Kijun-sen will be flat. And most likely it doesn't, I think. Even if it consolidates like this, ranges like this, then Kijun-sen will be flat. Kumo Senko Span B, I think, will be flat. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tenkan-sen remains bullish. Kijun-sen will be flat. Kijun-sen will be flat like this. So the market may retrace. So that means it may stop uptrending on Nifty chart in the short term for the next couple weeks. Then break out again, then goes bullish. So if you have been trading Nifty, then you can keep holding still until it breaks the outside. But if you didn't trade yet, then I recommend you to stay away for now. Just watch out on the retracement on Nifty chart. Okay, next is AU200. This market is still, I would say it's not bullish anymore because it broke the previous resistance of 74.87. So I take out this arrow up because it's no more uptrend, and now it's completely range. It may retrace down Kijun-sen also, so we'll see. And finally, Hang-Seng Index. HSI Hang-Seng Index has been bearish. Like I have been mentioning for the last couple weeks, the price is below Kijun-Sen, Tenkan-Sen. Kumo is now bearish, Chikou span below candles, so no doubt it's bearish. The market is heading towards the previous support level, which is 14,599. Okay, so then finally, let me cover BTC USD. Oh, before that, I see one comment about DXY. So let me quickly check that. Okay, DXY on the weekly chart, H. Salamanca says, is the market going from Chikou span mirror, Chikou span tracing pattern on the 26 weekly cycle. Right, so Chikou span has been following the candlesticks now, and then now it's taken apart. So looks like, well, to me, this is still Chikou span trace. So I think Chikou span comes closer to candles for the next couple of weeks, and then continues to follow bullish, I think. So in that case, long term will be bullish. So let me take out this arrow because this is no more, and also this one too. So yeah, Kumo is completely flat, very tiny. Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen, opposite direction, that's flat range. So the only clue as to which way the market goes is the Chikou span. So yeah, if Chikou span traces, then it's bullish. But if Chikou span doesn't, Chikou span breaks the candles, then it goes bearish. That's from the Chikou span viewpoint. Then goes up like this as a mirror. Yeah, so that's my view on this DXY from Chikou span viewpoint. You know, Ichimoku has so many strategies, so many ways to look at the markets. So yeah, just giving you some tips of how you can apply this analysis. Okay, now finally, let me cover BTC USD. I see Lalit asked about how about the Bitcoin. So let me check that one. Cryptos, BTC USD. You know, I don't trade cryptos. I never traded Bitcoin cryptos. I only trade Forex. So this is just for your information. I'm not really into projects or what's happening behind the scenes. I only see charts from Ichimoku viewpoint and also candlesticks. But like I mentioned last week, you know, Kijun Sen is now flat, Kumo flat. So whenever Kumo flat and the price breaks Tenkan Sen, it tends to retrace. And so far, it has been a doji, and this weekly candlestick will close in 8 hours and 54 minutes. So this is rather bearish to me, especially if this week candlestick breaks the doji, then I think it goes down to the weekly Kijun Sen, which is 37,000. So for me, technically speaking, it's bearish. And also there was a long week 2 weeks ago. So that tells that sellers are still dominant over buyers. So to me, it's bearish rather. Okay, so that completes the whole analysis on these markets. Okay, so now let me cover news, the fundamental news, which is really important also. Okay, so now let me go up and click on this week, click apply, and here are the news. Okay, looks like it's a bit slow, just hold on. Okay, let me relaunch, just hold on. Do you ever watch the news website? If you haven't, then I highly recommend to check, because these news can, go any directions at the news. Okay, so now it's refreshed. So Monday, tomorrow we have no big news, and Tuesday the 23rd we have a BOJ rate decision and monetary policy. So that's high impact. But most likely Japan keeps negative interest rate continuously, which is minus 0.1. So I don't think that will be a big surprise. But just in case, better to watch out on Tuesday in Japan. And also ECB bank lending survey, that will kind of impact the market too. And technically Wednesday, as Asian market opens, there will be CPI, Consumer Price Index in New Zealand. Wednesday 24th, we have Germany and Euro PMI reports. So this is one of the biggest news this week. PMI reports on Euro, Germany, and also UK. And also monetary policy rate decision in Canada. And also PMI again in the US. And BOC, monetary policy report, and BOC, Bank of Canada press conference. So we have lots of big news on Wednesday. So Wednesday, you have to check the news before you enter trades. If there is big news coming up, then stay away and come back after this big news. Thursday 25th, we have, this is going to be a special long live stream day. I will be doing the special long live stream to celebrate subscribers over 70K. But in Euro, there will be monetary policy statement. And in the US, there will be GDP annualized and ECB press conference, and that's it. And Friday, the 26th, we have CPI in Japan, and also CPI, personal consumption expenditures in the US, and that's it. So we have a couple big news, but the main will be next Wednesday, 24th. So please watch out. If you are not running, enough pips, then just take some profit and come back after the big news is my recommendation. Okay, so that completed the whole analysis. So let me now check some comments. Again, thank you very much for joining today. I hope you have a great weekend and you will have a great week this week. Let's see. Oh yeah, and Costa also, thank you for the reminder for the like button. If you have been liking today's live stream so far, please press like button before you leave. That would be great for me to keep going. Okay, and okay, so let's see. Right, let me check some comments now. I have seen some of the market already. Om says, hi Sensei, for an advanced trader, do you still need Ichimoku middle confirmations 1 hour or M30, or can you just get your confirmation from 4 hour and daily only? I still use 1 hour and 30 confirmations because that's very important to avoid the fake trends based on daily and 4 hour. So whether it's advanced or not, you need to use the middle time frame confirmation phase. Okay. Let's see. Amir says, hi K, we expect Euro USD bullish, but it fell down. Can you explain about it? You have big experience why your prediction not be done last week. Okay, Euro USD. Hold on, let me come back. Right. I said it's bullish if the market bounces on the trend line. But last week it closed below the trend line. So that means there's no more bullish trend. So I have to take out this arrow up now. So I'm not here to predict the future. I'm here to give you analysis and give some scenarios. And whenever you enter trades, please, as a disclaimer, please do on your own terms. Every decision you take should be done at your own risks. I'm here to share my analysis, but never to predict the future. So we have to think, whenever you see markets, we have to think like what if questions. What if the market bounces and goes up? Then that will be bullish. But if the market goes bearish, breaks the trend line, then goes down. So there's always two scenarios to keep in mind. Okay, thank you very much everyone. Good to see you. Okay, Sandy says, which pair are used in KTS strategy are perfect work? These pairs are my watch list. From Euro USD all the way down, Swiss franc JPY. I have tested 100 trades on each pair, and I proved myself that my strategy works. Works means my profit factor is about 5, and that's why they are here. Yeah, for example, I backtested New Zealand pairs, but my performance was lower, so that's why I don't have those pairs on my watch list. So it depends on your performance. If your performance is, bad on one of these markets, then you better take them away. And backtesting really helps to see which market is really nice, which market is not really a good performance. Oh, I continue to see some of the locations. All right, from California, okay, from India, all right, from Iran. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, great to see you from all over the world, everyone. It's really nice. Yeah, okay. Payana says, do you trade only the pairs you selected on the Sundays? No, I don't. I screenshot all the markets. But the reason why I do the weekly forecast, and also I do Monday, also my best pairs on Monday among the members. But the reason why I do this is because not to focus on these pairs, but also to see overall market situations and see what may happen in the future. Yeah, so I say this week, Pound JPY could be the best if the market breaks the resistance. But we never know. It may be the fake breakout this week, and it may end up with a pin bar. Then from 2 weeks after, it may be bearish too. So we never know, but I'm just talking about the probabilities. If the market breaks and continues bullish, then I think it reaches 195.33. So as compared to the range market, this is much better. So I focus on this one, but I do screenshots every day 3 times to 5 times on these forex pairs on my watch list, because we never know which one may trend. I say Pound JPY breakout and then good market, but it may not break this week. It may be resisted. But instead, Euro USD can be the fake trendline breakout and goes bullish this week. Then I take Euro USD to trade. So it all depends. But you have to monitor chart every day to see which one will be good market. So basically this is all about the probabilities. And anything can happen in the markets. Yeah, and this is, I think, the difficult part, because this is not like, 1 to 1 plus 1 equals 2 things. Sometimes the whole direction changes. I say that, let's say, Euro Pound has been completely ranged, but then this market may be the most pips out of the other markets. It may happen also. Or Euro AUD has been downtrend. I say I mark down arrow because it has been resisted a couple of times, but this week it may break the trend line and we may have a huge bullish bar. This may happen too. So you will know whether it breaks and goes huge bullish bar on this one or not only by monitoring every day. So yeah, but I think this part is very tricky for most of the people, I think. Okay, let's see. I see lots of comments from Trading Guru, but let me just pick one. Let me see. For the 3 exit confirmations on 5-minute chart, is it possible that market becomes too volatile and falls in I wave, quickly crossing the 50% stop loss area and heading for the full stop loss? Yes, it's possible. Yeah, it's possible. Okay, so yeah, basically, if it crosses the 50% to stop loss, then you just, have to exit wherever it closes. But usually it doesn't happen. When there's a big news, it may happen, but in the day-to-day market without big news, it's unlikely to happen. Okay, Ko says, how significant is Chikou span when it starts tracing the 26 days ago price, especially in higher time frame like Euro CAD weekly? it is really significant. Euro CAD, right? It's a Chikou span trace. Yeah, so this is not the Chikou span trace in this case because Chikou span has been a bit off from the candlesticks. But sometimes Chikou span exactly traces the candles. And as long as, when you see this, as long as this pattern continues, the market goes up and down like this. So yeah, it's really significant on the weekly or the daily time frames. Okay, Sarok says, hi Kay, which time frame is the minimum time frame for Ichimoku Cloud optimal edge? I use Ichimoku, the lowest time frame I use Ichimoku is the 30-minute time frame. But the best time frame for Ichimoku is the daily time frame. It's written on the original book, and also it's based on my experience. Okay, Faisal says, can I use supply demand with Ichimoku? Yes, of course, you can use it. Some of the Ichimoku lines will react by supply demand lines. Joseph says, hi Kay, I have been using Kijun Sen retracement on the daily time frame. So far has worked very well for me. Many thanks. Oh, that's great to hear. That's great to hear. So that means you're using the Kijun Sen retracement strategy correctly, and you get the idea of how you use it. So yeah, it's really powerful, and I'm so glad that you get the idea of how to use it and make it work for you. Yeah, Ichimoku has so many strategies. Only Kijun Sen also has like multiple strategies. Chikou span itself has also like multiple strategies, and there are many strategies like the forecast lines or Kyushu Ashi, or even of course 3 theories: wave theory, time theory, and price theory. So all these are very powerful at the same time. Okay, Jalaj says, can you please analyze SGD JPY? Okay, let me check. Okay, now this has becoming long live stream, so I think I will finish in about 10 minutes. So first, let me check SGD JPY. I don't like Owanda to use because sometimes the candlesticks are off. So let me take forex.com just in case. Okay, so here is Singapore dollar, Japanese yen, and okay, this is now in terms of Ichimoku, it's buyers dominant. In terms of the candles, it's also buyers dominant, and that's because from Ichimoku viewpoint, the price is above the Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, and Kumo, and Chikou span above the candles. And also, let's see. Also, in terms of the candles, now I can see there is an inside bar breakout. So that means the buyers become dominant over sellers. So there is a resistance level here, 112.24, but I think it breaks and goes bullish. Yeah, but for now, Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, so it may consolidate or it may touch the resistance, retrace, and then goes bullish. But either way, I think it's bullish. So that's my Singapore dollar, Japanese yen analysis. It's on, the resistance level is 112.240 yen, so it's pretty close. I think the pips is, let's see, oh, it's not really close, it's 170 pips. We have lots of room to trade still to the resistance. So I think whichever the analysis you do, you have to be simple. Like you can analyze one market for, like 1 hour, 2 hours, or even 5, 6 hours. And that's what I used to do. Like I was trading only USDJPY for 1 year previously. And when I was doing that, I was analyzing the market for a couple of hours without taking trades. I was applying some new indicators, different indicators, and one indicator says it's bullish, the other indicator says it's bearish, and the other indicator of strategy says it's range. So I was a bit confused. So then I came up with the idea of simplifying the analysis, whether it's bullish, bearish, or range. So if you use like too many indicators, too many strategies combined, then some of them may contradict and you may be confused. So if you want to use Ichimoku, then only use Ichimoku and get the right direction. So yeah, I think things should be simple to make it powerful. Okay. Okay, I see one interesting question. Hello, Kay. What trading method do Japanese traders use the most? I am not really sure now, but when I started my trading, and when I was studying my trading back like 10 years ago, I think back then RSI was very popular among Japanese traders. I've seen so many videos and books about RSI and how to use RSI. Like I remember I was using RSI divergence and two RSIs, like shorter RSI and longer RSI settings, and lay over 2 RSIs. Or I was using RSI with Bollinger Bands. And whenever the RSI deviates, whenever, let's say, the RSI touches the deviation 2 on RSI, I used to sell. Whenever the RSI touches the lower part of the Bollinger Bands, deviation 2, I buy. I was using RSI strategy back then because that was very popular. So now I'm not sure because I don't really watch any trading videos or I don't really read any trading books anymore. But back then, it was really popular. And MACD was also popular too. Moving averages, MACD, and also RSI. And when it comes to moving averages, like some people use 3 moving averages, and I was also using 3 moving averages. If you look at my old videos, I still explain how to capture trends by 3 moving averages. I think I made those videos like 3-4 years ago, so you can actually find those videos. But yeah, moving averages still, I think, popular. And some people also use like GMMA, GUPPI, multiple moving averages. So yeah, there are many moving averages. And also, what's it called? Alligator, was it? Like 3 moving averages kind of shifted forward, I think. And I thought it's called alligator or something. But yeah, moving average strategy is also very popular in Japan too. Okay, so let's see. Now let's see. BAT says, hello, K question. Nikkei 225 is at the great high. Right, it's all-time high. It's close to all-time high now. And now I think it's overbought. Let me come back to... And this is going to be the last question. Okay, so let me see. Nikkei 225. Right, this is, yeah, overbought. Okay, hi, but JPY strength does not seem to be affected. Do you ever notice relative strengths between currencies and their respective markets. No, they are not related. Even though JPY becomes strong, it doesn't, even though Nikkei becomes strong, it doesn't relate to Forex. These are different markets and they don't correlate. Yeah, so Nikkei 225 is 225 stock markets combined, like S&P or Nasdaq or Dow Jones. Nikkei 225 is top 225 stock markets in Japan. But of course they can be replaced. They can be replaced regularly. So it's bullish, but it doesn't mean that the Japan economy is good. It doesn't mean that really. Okay, I think I have finished the live for today. It's been a long live stream, almost like 1 hour and 30 minutes. But I hope you enjoyed the live stream today. So again, 2 announcements quickly. One is there will be special live stream on the 25th January, Thursday. This coming Thursday, I will be doing long live stream, maybe 6 hours or even more, maybe, and to celebrate the milestone of over 70K subscribers on my YouTube channel. And second announcement is where is it? In YouTube community, I posted this poll. Under community, here you can actually see which course do you drive. I should say which road. Hold on. Okay, let me just. Oh, I cannot edit it. Yeah, I mean which course, which road do you like to drive? And there are 4 choices. Please vote because this is about psychology, trade psychology, and I will cover it on the 27th Saturday live stream, just for fun. But it may be deep for you too at the same time. So yeah, please do. And that's it for today. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you again soon. And until then, please stay healthy, stay safe, stay gold. Okay, bye for now everyone. またね. Thank you.